Hello YouTube and welcome back to the GonzoEwok channel with me, in a triumphant return, Gonzo.
And me, I've been here the whole time, Ewok.
There we go, yes, we're back to play some FTL. I'm back in the house. I missed last episode, so you're going to give her a quick catch up for the benefit of those like me who missed it.
Well, I spent most of the last run doing okay, so didn't really spend any of the scrap that I had and just hoarded it.
Right.
And as a result, I ended up getting quite a lot of weapons at a shop I hit.
Nice. You start with the Lato and the halberd beam, don't you?
You do.
With the
So the halberd's pretty good. Does 2 damage per hit.
Yep.
I managed to pick up a flak 1. I think that was at the first shop I hit, and then at the second shop I got this chain laser. The chain laser fires 2 shots. It takes 14 seconds to charge up, but the more you use it, the quicker it gets. So once it's fired 3 volleys, it charges every 7 seconds.
Nice.
And given that the flak charges every 10 seconds, that's going to make it my fastest weapon. So with the chain laser and the flak, I should be able to get through any amount of shields.
Nice.
And then hit them with the halberd beam. Even if I only knock 3 shields down, the halberd beam cuts through one and still does 1 damage.
Nice.
I haven't got it powered up yet, but I will have that powered soon, and I'll have the Leto for backup.
Nice.
I've only got 2 layers of shield, but bear in mind I've got the Zoltan cruiser, so I get the Zoltan shield at the beginning of every battle, so that gives me a bit of leeway.
It's nice. It's worth pointing out as well, like, I am legitimately curious as to how you did, because I watched a little bit of our video after you recorded it and put it up last time. Got very confused when there was no video, just sound.
Yeah, a little bit of a... I don't know what happened there, but the first time I tried to upload it, there was just sound, so it went up a day late, unfortunately.
YouTube problems, it's what happens from time to time.
I also picked up a couple of extra crew members along the way, so first thing I picked up was a human, and then I got the chance to get a mantis, and I thought, I'm not really that keen on the way the ship design is for borders. You know, I spent the entire last episode thinking these were the only external doors.
There's a couple at the back.
But then I was pointed out that there were these here. But it still does mean, say, like, if the engine, for example, want to go on fire, you'd have to flood all the sensitive systems. So having a mantis to try and repel borders I thought would be helpful. Have the human in the door room to slow them down as well.
Makes sense.
Well, I mean, that's as much of a catch-up as you need, really.
Cool. I feel better for that.
I think the one other thing to point out is that I'm reliant on my 3 Zoltan crew members for power here. So, for example, if he were to come out the weapon room, am I paused? Yes, I am. Then I lose a bit of power. And then it goes back. So I lost the shields there. So I have to be careful moving them around, which is another reason I'm not too happy about the prospect of having borders. Okay, well, coming into this new sector, this is the Zoltan homeworld. I've got a couple of Zoltan crew members, and I'm in the Zoltan ship, so I'm hoping I might get some unique encounters here.
Fingers crossed.
It looks like it's going to be going up here in terms of maximising the route, doesn't it?
It does indeed. It's probably worth pointing out, if I have a lot of brain farts during this episode, I start talking gibberish. I'm absolutely laced with cold, so we'll see how we'll get on. Should I do the voice acting bit?
Yep.
The Mantis outcasts sometimes make the mistake of taking the Zoltan for easy game. A scout moves into attack while a boarding party beams aboard from a nearby transport. Exactly what you didn't want to have happen there.
Yeah.
Right, okay then.
And they have another 2 Mantis on their crew, plus a teleporter. So that could be worrying, but let's...
Oh my god.
3 Mantis crew members coming on board.
Right. Strangle them. It's a shame you can't just suck them out into space, isn't it, really? Kind of like alien style.
It is, really. So, yeah, I'm going to try and flood it. I'm going to try and avoid engaging them for as long as possible.
They'll get through doors fairly quick as well.
They will, but I'm hoping that they'll go this way or this way. We will see. I'm a little bit worried about this.
This could be the shortest video that we've ever done. Shorter than Octodad minisode, the way things are going.
Okay, they're going for that door, unfortunately.
It's a crying shame. Alright, weapons are charging. They got through. They're going for the doors as well. It's not good.
It's fine, I should be able to kill their ship quick enough.
They're actually taking significant damage from lack of oxygen there as well.
What weapons have they got? Is that a glaive? Or is that just the little one? I think that's just the little one. I'm not too bothered about their weapons. I'd like to take the teleporter down so they can't get any more.
It's usually what I try to do anyway. Aye, that's quite unpleasant. It's a hell of a start. Right. Coming in. Hitting them, you've took their weapons off.
Take that row 2 out. This is going to kill them.
Aye.
And then you run into there. Oh, that didn't kill them. That's unfortunate. Right, close all the doors. Get the oxygen back in.
We're doing all right there. That was pretty good use of oxygen deprivation.
I have lost the halberd beam, but I should take them out with this volley.
Aye, that should do the trick nicely. Phew.
Well, I was a little bit worried.
I'm impressed with the effectiveness of the weapons there. That's pretty good.
The weapons are good, especially for this early stage. Right. I mean, this weapon setup, if I could trick the Leto out for a small bomb, that would be even better.
Yeah.
And then I could bypass drones, because that final boss is going to have some drones going on.
Aye, and well, the small bombs in my last run we used to pretty decent effect there as well throughout the run and at the final boss as well.
Right, return crew to positions. I've got an injury. Who's injured? Graffin is slightly injured, and this fella is slightly injured.
Aye, err on the side of caution.
Yeah, get them healed up straight away. It's the benefit of having a Zoltan. When you move them into the into the first aid room, it'll automatically power it up.
Going off the back of that, I mean, one thing that would be probably quite useful is to see if you can maybe get another level indoors, possibly. Don't know if that would be of particular use, but
I think it would be. I think it would be. Why can't I charge my halberd beam
up? Needs 3 and you've got the Leto on. Oops. I noticed one of your crew members is called Artyom as well. That's a nice Stalker reference, potentially.
Oh, yes. I hadn't noticed that.
Protagonist.
I hadn't been paying any attention to their names, to be honest.
I'm just trying to think of where right now I'm from. Graffin could be Greg Graffin, lead singer of Bad Religion, one of my favourite bands. And Rebecca could just be somebody called Rebecca.
It could just be someone called Rebecca. And Cadriel could be a slight change of Cadfael, the monk who solves mysteries.
Could be, aye.
But it's probably not.
Despite their precautions, pirates have begun to harass the local Zoltan settlements across this sector. One such pirate spots your ship and moves into attack.
You weren't wrong about those brain farts today.
Fucking hell, word salad.
I've been up all night with sickness and diarrhea.
Nice.
So I've had about 4 hours sleep and put a shift in at work as well. But
it's what you've got to do, isn't it? I was off work yesterday, but I was back in today. But it was a bit of an ordeal, I'll be honest.
Not too happy about that mind control. I'd like to take that out.
Well, that's that done.
Took out. Then we'll take their shield out, and then we'll hit them with this. Cross weapons, oxygen. Oh, let's try that again.
I'm sure you can get that a bit better.
Yeah.
Nice.
Weapons, oxygen, and engines. So basically, we'll just cripple their ship. They want to surrender. What do we feel about surrender?
Well, we never accept surrender, do we?
Yeah, we never accept
unless
surrender.
we're completely outclassed, which point we do it from a point of moral high ground.
So
yeah, 1 less fuel. Didn't get any missiles, which is unfortunate. They give you a drone, but you got more scraps.
A little bit more scrap, so
yeah,
that's all good.
Cool.
Hey, this ship is pretty boss-like, isn't it?
I am. I'm liking it. Was the Zoltan? Was this one of the ones that we unlocked?
It's one of the ones that you unlocked in your last run. You got the Zoltan, the Stealth Cruiser, and the Lanius Cruiser
that was pretty good
an epic run.
Aye.
Okay, it looks like we're gonna have some Mantis borders to contend to.
Pricks.
Ooh, and a big. Oh,
they're not.
Oh, of course, they can't get through the Zoltan shield. They have to take the Zoltan shield out.
If I was you, the smart money would be on taking out the teleporter before they can do that. Then.
Absolutely.
And they'll probably try and divert crew to fix it up, because they'll want it on board, because it's their main unique selling point, the old USP, isn't it?
They ain't gonna get it on. There we go. That's down. Shields, I think, for the laser.
Yeah, they're having a really bad day in the office. Yeah, that makes sense.
Another people wanting to surrender. So yeah, I'm not happy with that.
No, not in the slightest. Burn.
So their entire ship is now crippled, although it does have engines. That must be useful for them. Let's just kill them with the flak cannon.
That's going to do the trick rather nicely.
Oh, I'm loving it.
Cool. Bit more scrap.
Bit less fuel. But got a missile. Happy with a missile, because missiles are quite light. I'm not really using them, but they're going to come in useful, at least for the final boss.
Definitely, or if you can get your hands on something like a small bomb or something like that to trip out the Leto with, replace it.
I'll hit this one.
Alright, I'll get my reading glasses ready. Oh, it's a boring one. I'm not even going to do the dignity of reading that one. Nothing happened. Moving swiftly on. Despite the precautions, pirates have begun to harass. Oh, we've just read that one as well. Right.
I'm feeling that, although we're having a lot of battles. I don't feel like we're getting a lot of scrap for the battles that we're fighting. It feels like a bit of a rip-off.
It's still very early stages though. That starts ramping up a lot once you start getting into.
But still getting like sort of 20 scrap a battle. That's low compared to even the first couple.
You're still sitting with 94 in the bank though. I mean that's not bad.
These guys have pretty decent weapons.
There's no mantises. It's always a bit of a bonus. That was a shame.
I still go for the shield.
Coming in with a missile.
Oh, hang on, I fired the wrong bloody thing at the shield. Right, I'm just gonna have to...
Maybe see if you can hit the teleporter as well, just to make sure.
There we go.
Nice.
Ah, they're trying to escape.
I can't say I blame them.
Well, there is no escape.
More surrenders.
Now they're trying to surrender.
They always offer 17 scrap. That must be like the universal level of measurement for we want to surrender. Here's 17 scrap, but you've doubled that effectively there.
Yeah, got 34 for that. We've got some cash. Do I want to spend anything? An extra level of doors?
How much would that be?
An extra level of doors would be 50.
Right. Improved blast doors.
Do I already have one level of doors? Where's my human? What's he doing up there? Yeah, I already do have one level of doors. So I'm effectively on 3 levels of doors. It must be a built-in feature of the ship because I don't believe I've upgraded
I think with sensors and doors, if somebody's manning them, you'll get an extra level.
Yeah, but it's given me effectively 3 at the moment.
Yeah, I see.
Try and get the leader online. We don't need to increase the sensors. We could do engines. We could do some more shields.
Engines and shields are always particularly useful things to have.
Can't really use that at the moment, but
we'll be able to after somebody else tries to surrender and fails to do it miserably.
3 layers of sheet. Oh, Zoltan sign ship request permission to dock. Shall we dock?
Aye, where's Zoltan's for all intents and purposes as well.
Oh, we are caught unaware when they open fire.
Sneaky dicks.
They've got a Zoltan shield too. Ooh, and a flak cannon. But we've got more weapons than they do.
Yeah. Definitely not taking surrender off these when they inevitably offer it because of that horrible subterfuge.
Oh,
taking over Shields guy.
They have indeed.
Greg Graffin, lead singer of Bad Religion. What are you doing to her? Turncoat.
Hang on, let me pause it while I get that right. Because I want to do maximum damage possible, try and take that shield down. There we go, there goes the Zoltan shield. Ooh, they've hit the med bay. How cheeky.
We're sitting fairly pretty.
Well, I could wait for the halberd to go up, but I think I'd rather
get
take
that
their weapons out. Ooh, it was all a test.
A test that you passed. A diverse crew working together. Surely a sight to warm the heart of any dispassionate observer. Come, I shall join your crew.
So we get a new crew member. We've got far too many crew members.
17 scrap. You see, effectively what they've done is surrendered. Again, it's the universal measurement.
So where's my new crew member? Maria. Is she good at anything? She's good at nothing. Go and sit in the med bay. Least you can do is fix it up.
Would she? I'm just trying to think. Would she?
She'll add a power bar.
If she sat in your shields room, she would give you that power bar until such times that you charge it, wouldn't she?
Not just have her sitting there just to provide the power.
Aye, well, she might as well be useful for something.
I'll just put her in the O2 room. No, that doesn't work. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm confused because we had enough.
She's in engines.
take the.
What on earth is happening?
There we go.
Nice. Aye.
That'll do for now. I don't want to rely on it. We've got a store here, but I've got no scrap to spend in it.
Nah, keep moving around. Keep hitting
should have kept holding the scrap. Didn't need the shield. Would have had enough to buy a cloaking device potentially.
But it helps. Zoltan ship patrolling the area hails you. This area is off limits. Secrecy is vital. The power of the weapons.
But where's Zoltan 2? You don't have to hide from us.
They're being absolute dicks to her. Right, just
hit them with everything until the shield goes down.
Get that off. Their weapons do some serious damage to the energy shields. You can see that they're kind of geared up towards other people with energy shields.
Ah well, we ain't gonna last much longer.
Certainly not.
And we've still got full shield.
Yeah, I love it when things catch fire. nice.
So you're impressed with the weapon setup on this?
It's doing very, very nice. I love it.
When did I take damage?
I love it when you've got a halberd beam though.
Well, the glaive is what you want, but we do what we can with what we have. I feel like we're gonna like miss out the opportunity to hit a lot of sectors here because of the way the setup is.
You can go down, over, and around, possibly.
So I could probably go there, then there, there, and then either to the exit, or maybe to there.
Aye.
There's more jump off points from here, so I'd rather go to here.
Yeah,
just to see what the next choice is.
An unarmed Zoltan transport vessel is slowly making its way towards the beacon here, the hill. This is a Zoltan peace envoy who carry no weapons or shielding. They carry no weapons or shielding attack!
I'm gonna hear them out. See what they say.
We'll take a silence for interested contemplation. Talk at length about peace and harmony, but either it's beyond your simple mind or it's all nonsense.
Can I attack them now?
Please spread the word of enlightenment to those that have not heard once. Ooh.
Quest marker. Transmit coordinates to their
Where's
brethren.
Their brethren?
The quest marker is there.
I'd beeline it for them, to be honest, and then you can go round under the nebula.
I can go there and then there.
Aye.
147
for a stores.
Oh, that's gonna be tight.
I think this might be a unique event, so we've got to do it.
Oh well, I can always go there, and then if I've got time, I can drop down
there. Yeah,
that's
what I was saying. Come down into the nebula and back around.
Time. Yeah, good point, mate. Good point. Still half asleep.
You arrive at the location specified by the peace-loving Zoltan, but the only thing nearby is a rebel ship closing in fast. We've found you. You're not getting away this time.
I'm going to hail them with a message of peace and love.
The open communications. I can't imagine there's anything you could say that would save you. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the obsolete Federation. Ooh, some good options here. So, perhaps there could be a reconciliation of our ideals without war. Seems a bit namby-pamby. Surrender, your ultimate destruction's inevitable. Probably a bit too aggro. Your rebellion's causing millions of deaths. Your beliefs are dividing the galaxy. Unity's the only option. I'm a sucker for unity.
I'm a sucker for unity too. We're going to go with option 3.
Humans are treated as equal to aliens in the weak Federation. The sacrifice of billions of alien or human lives is justified if it means we reach it. Racist pricks.
Oh, well,
we are the goodies.
We are the good guys.
Nice.
At least in this run through.
Right. Hit them. Hit them. They're racists.
I can't hit them. Their weapons are charging. I'll hit them soon. That's taking down the shields awfully quickly, isn't it?
Ram the pricks.
Oh, they took out the O2 of all the things they could take out. Right, what am I going to
That just shows they're the evil ones here.
If I go... I'll go for the drone, because I'm not liking the way that drone's cutting through the shield.
All they've got's that drone and a heavy laser, though.
Well...
There's nothing really they can do.
They're going to have nothing in a second. Oh, damn it.
You know, I would focus entirely on the oxygen. That's the way I would do it.
Cheapskate.
16, trying to jip you out of a credit, are you? Get blown up.
26. Yeah.
Oh, I'd like to think something extra could have happened there as well, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, we've got enough for one more jump.
Aye, I reckon dip into that nebula and come back out. What do you fancy, north or south?
We'll go south, because the south one's going to slow the rebel fleet, apparently.
Cool. Nothing here. Well, that's a crying shame.
That will make fleet shoot slower as well. Oh, yeah. Getting extra opportunities.
Yes. The sensor's down.
Fuck's sake. So all it did was cost with 2 scrap. 2 fuel. Whoop-de-doo-dah. Thank you so much.
Right, let's just get out of here and chalk that down to a bad experience. Ooh. What at first seems to be a simple nebula is actually filled with a good amount of debris from a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screens and tumbles into the depths of the nebula to be lost to sight. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without close investigation.
I think last time we did this one we found a scavenger who attacked us. There's nothing there. Another waste of time, so that's 3 sectors with nothing. Rebel controlled or slug home.
It's a tough one. I know that we both have very strong feelings against nebulas. However, it is the slug homeworld. Might be the chance to do something there. Haven't got any slug crew. Haven't got anything particularly exciting happening here.
I think we should hit the slug nebula.
You're the captain this run. Slugs that live in this nebula are a leisure-centred civilization. Everything in slug life is done in the pursuit of more currency and more time in which to spend it on extravagant ventures. This inevitably leads to much treachery in open space. I'd be tempted to say skirt around all the bit that isn't in the nebula. It's probably
they're not effective. They're not effective hiding spots apparently because, well, they're just not. So you'd rather go around the south.
It's probably how I would do it. It's rare that you'd get that much to investigate outside of a nebula.
I think we'll hit that one first, just again because of the sheer amount of options we'll have as to where to go next.
Makes good sense. Look like a military vessel. We're trying to get back home alive. I'm an engineer by trade and could try to improve your reactor. So effectively they'll give away an extra bar for 3 drones and 2 missiles.
I might as well take it.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's cheaper than it would cost in a store, so it's worth doing, even as a Zoltan. Alright, we've got a distress beacon down there.
I'm going to head up here, again, maximise the options of where we can travel to.
The slugs here use a tactic you'd hope you'd never see. They use a remote hacking satellite to sabotage your oxygen production system and then charge fire weapons.
Whoa!
You're going to suffocate.
And they're a big ship as well.
2 beams coming in.
Seriously, we are going to suffocate. We can fit 4 people.
I'm feeling you're going to have to destroy them before you suffocate. Because the oxygen will have to slowly drain its way down. Which it's doing, but fairly slowly. So, just hit them really hard.
Not their bloody oxygen, I'll see how they like it.
Yeah. It's alright, you've only lost 9, 10, 11% oxygen. It's dropping fairly slowly. You're doing alright. I think just aggression's name of the game. Just smack them. Alright, halberd beam's coming up. That's then done. We'll get charged back up in a second.
I didn't like that.
No, I've never seen that happen before. It's an interesting one. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, 35 scrap. Not a bad amount of scrap, really.
Store there. So let's double back on this one.
Aye. It's a good plan.
And then hit the store. If we can get there with 150 scrap, that would be nice.
Slug transport ship is stationed near the beacon with a military escort ship. The message here. Been waiting for a customer for ages. Okay, to see our wares.
That's good voice acting.
Thank you. Before we get ahead of ourselves, I need to explain some... They sound like The Who. Ground rules for our transaction. These are dangerous times. Yes. I can't even understand what the hell they're saying and I'm reading it. First, we accept no trades, coupons, or refunds. Purchases are final. Understand. For fuck's sake. We hold no liability for products damaged post-sale. We offer no insurance or customer service. Not a problem. Great, let me show you our ways. It's not often I meet the patient aliens. Have this complimentary fuel as well. 5 fuel? Oh well, it was worth that mortified level of embarrassment.
Alright, crew teleporter for 90. I'd rather not have the teleporter. I would rather have
cloak.
A cloak. I'm not sure we've got enough room
for a battery. Hacking's always quite nice.
Hacking stun. I think we've only got room for 1 more system on the ship.
Gotta hold out for the cloak.
Battery charger.
It's useful with the backup battery. What does the life form scanner do?
When you've got no sensors, you can still see where they are on their ship.
Right.
I don't think it's worth it.
It's not really worth 40, no.
Unfortunately, it means we won't have enough for a cloak, even if there is one there.
If there's another slug here that's got a lot to say, I'm not reading it again. Cautiously approach a slug on a colony on a huge asteroid. It's a brave person who sets foot on a slug planet. It can take weeks to get the mucus out of your clothes. Nice.
There's business to be done. Nah, they don't have
one anyway. Missile, heavy missile,
battery jammer, drone recovery. Oh no, it's a drone recovery. I'm not interested in that.
No, I thought it was the same thing as scrap recovery.
Yeah. Damn, there's
not really happening.
Nothing I want.
It's not like we need consumables as such. You're doing all right on that side.
Well, that's another 2. Shall I buy some fuel? You never have enough fuel.
I don't know. With 16, you've got a lot. I was going to say at least do it to an even number. The slug ship hails you. We've detected some worrying radiation coming from your medical unit. Perhaps you should take a look. As he signs off, your system shuts off and the crew teleports aboard from a nearby station. They don't look like engineers. Gits.
And I don't know what room they're in. Probably the medical room.
Most like that. They're attacking.
There they are.
Attacking one of those doors. That'll keep them busy.
That will keep them busy.
Right, and so some sort of like ion. Is that like an ion beam weapon that they've got and a charge
That's
laser?
An ion weapon, and then they've got that charge laser. Yeah.
Right. Pounding at doors at random.
Yeah, they're probably worried that they're going to die, and they are.
Yep. Nice. You've got the timing down pretty well there as well for hitting everything.
I should have fired at the shields there, really.
That'll do.
Ooh, that's a sting. Get the shields back up, please.
Interestingly enough, though, after they've charged it once, they'll just keep firing at one-off shots. The AI's usually a bit funny when it comes to using the charge lasers.
Well, they're dead anyway.
Aye. All academic now, anyway.
Ooh, you get out of there, Sonny. I didn't even notice him.
Aye.
Decent amount of scrap.
Apart. Yep. Nice. Sorry. Shut the doors. Cool.
Why aren't you healing? Because I paused. That would explain something.
Makes it feel any better. I didn't notice that either.
I pressed the wrong button and pressed the space bar for some reason. I just realised I haven't got them all saved in their correct positions. But that's resolved. I'll hit there and then loop around the bottom.
Alright, aye. Make the most of it, eh? The Mantis attack ship here looks to have been hunting slugs on the home turf. A rare test of honour for the mightiest crews.
Mightiest?
The
mantiest crews. We are the mantiest crews you will ever find.
Oh well then.
And they don't have a teleporter, so ha!
Well, they can't be the manliest or mightiest.
That's a small bomb, isn't it?
I believe it is, yeah.
I don't believe it can bypass the Zoltan shield though, so just make sure we take that out early doors.
They've only got one layer of shields, so...
And engines in O2. Let's try that again with a little bit more gusto.
Nice. Yeah, not fancying their chances.
Yeah, I think I might win this one.
31 scrap. Fuel, missile, not bad. I gotta make the most of it. They're still miles behind me.
Yeah, plenty time. I'll go puff on the old e-cig.
Direct attacks are not preferred by the slugs, but one of the three you see at this beacon, one has the brass to make a move in your position. Cocky. It's tiny as well.
It is. It's got no chance.
It's really not suited to being hit by a whacking great beam, is it?
It's not, and even the flak's going to do some damage because all its systems are clustered together.
Oh well, I admire the brass neck of them. I think that's not a bad thing, but yeah. Good night. You've bested us. Will you accept what was in our stores in exchange for our lives?
Ooh, there could be anything in their stores.
I would probably say yes.
Just out of curiosity.
Because they're not offering with the standard 17 scrap. They're actually saying, oh, well, let's have a look and see what's in here. Give it a go.
An anti-bio beam.
Take this newly developed weapon we're transporting. I'm going to be happy to give it up, that's for sure.
So there's that or information.
I'd probably take it because they're saying they're not happy we gave it up. So I'm thinking, will somebody else come along and say that's ours, and it might lead to something else?
I don't think it will. But
we're not really set up for it.
If we ask for information, they might tell who they're supposed to be delivering it to. They might have more stuff.
It's true. I've got a sneaking suspicion it'll just update the map, though. But I mean, we don't need that anti-bio beam. We're not going to use it.
It's probably not going to sell for a great amount.
No.
Information.
You ask where they're delivering the weapon. Good call. By telling you, we'll probably die just as not. Oh well. They give you the coordinates of the prototype cruiser's mobile construction platform.
To be fair, it's probably the mission to unlock the slug ship, which we've. Oh no, we haven't unlocked the slug ship, or have we?
I have no idea. I would still do it anyway. It'll be an interesting jaunt.
So the quest's down here. 3. I better bypass that one.
Aye.
Can't be too careful.
When it comes to slugs, no news is not necessarily good news. Skip it.
Okay, we're going to fight a prototype slug ship. Should we do some upgrades first, or...?
I think you're sitting alright, to be honest. Providing they don't do anything dodgy like turn off oxygen or turn off weapons or something equally daft.
They turn off your oxygen and weapons.
You're after to discover an impressive cruiser being worked on by a few smaller ships and guarded by an assault ship. The mobile construction platform is slowly slipping into the clouds. You have not yet been noticed.
Charge.
Always charge. As you approach the assault ship, swoops in on an intercept trajectory, prepare for a fight.
That's a nifty looking ship. Nifty, nasty looking ship.
So
I think we've got the edge on it though.
I think so. Got an extra layer of shields. We've got the Zoltan. Their weapons aren't particularly impressive.
You say that they've nearly took out the Zoltan shield.
Sorry, yeah, but we're charged. This is when they get crippled. I've got a sneaking suspicion that it'll probably try and get away, so I'd make sure that we kind of pop the engines as well, if you can do. Nice. Well, that'll do the trick.
It's a shame I didn't damage the weapons there as much as I was hoping.
That's okay, they're not getting through the shields.
They will.
See, getting away with it scot-free, man.
You say that's not over yet.
Kick them in the balls. Space balls.
There we go.
Nice. Oh well. Whew. The assault ship taken care of, you turn your attention to the construction platform. However, you find that it's long since disappeared into the clouds. Just scrap what you can, prepare to move.
We should have tailed them.
Probably, but we have getting 56 scrap, which is better than a kick in the teeth, or in the space balls, as the case may be.
Oh, we've got water time, I think.
Aye. Just have a slow gander back up to the beacon.
Yeah, we'll up and we'll do a circle around the beacon.
Aye.
Beacon's a distress signal.
Oh, we try to distress beacon with difficulty. One of the 11 moons of a planet hidden in the nebula. As you drift closer, you're contacted by a slug marooned on the moon's surface. I shall join your crew. Say if you can answer me this simple question: how many moons are there in orbit here?
Can you remember? I can.
It was 11, wasn't it?
It was 11.
That is correct. You surprised me, human. Is it?
Yes, we can be partners.
Nice.
Bloody hell, it's quite the crew I've got going on, isn't it?
There we go, final fight.
AJ Hagar. Yeah, that's quite the crew. I'll have him in the O2 room, just for fun.
Why not?
He's good at repairing, so he can be the runaround guy.
Did they bring anything to the table if they're in your sensor room, slugs?
I don't believe so.
Because they're like telepathic and whatnot, aren't they?
I think they can automatically see in the rooms next to them, regardless of whether or not they're sensors.
Right.
And I think they can detect life forms on enemy ships, similar to that object that we had the chance to pick up.
Right. Okay. Heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula.
Do we follow and help?
Aye. We're getting a lot of interesting events here. While searching fruitlessly through the nebula, you stumble upon the rebel ship with the Federation loyalists were likely hiding from. Prepare for a fight.
Red Zoltans. Interesting.
Well, they're certainly going to be red by the time we've set them on fire and blown them up.
Red and dead.
Aye.
What the firing? Ooh.
Ooh. What's that?
That's a trip laser.
Purple. You know they mean business when they're firing purple lasers. It's always an interesting colour as a sci-fi trope, because obviously the green is fired by the good guys and the red is fired by the bad guys. Who fires purple in sci-fi?
They're sort of neutral. I think we should finish them off here because we've just pretty much crippled all their capabilities.
Oh, we never accept surrender, especially from like a rebel. Now that we know that they're definitely the bad guys, we'll blow them up with impunity.
And well, they've got no weapons, no shields,
no life,
no chance,
no service. Alright, a little bit more.
I was hoping we'd bump into the Fed ship. And a store! And we're going in with 259 scrap. Please have a cloaking device.
Huge slug teleports from nowhere onto the bridge. Before you can open fire, he spreads his wares across the helm and is brandishing things at you. Nice. Okay then.
Cloaking! Woo!
Well,
cloaking device.
It's a no-brainer. Alright. NGs, slugs.
Oh, we could get a teleporter as well.
I mean, you could, but we're not. We've got crew to do it, but we're not really kitted up for stealth
scrap
weapons.
Recovery
stealth weapons with cloak might be good.
10% more scrap with half the game left to go.
Not bad. What about stealth weapons?
That's fire suppression. Automatically puts out fire throughout the ship.
It's not bad.
Prevents your weapon fire from disrupting your cloak, allowing you to shoot at will while cloaked. Ooh, we could get both.
We could. I probably would get both, to be honest. Nice.
Right.
Special cloaky weapons.
So yeah, we can cloak, we can shoot when cloaked, and we're going to get 10% more scrap for the remainder of the game.
And I think that's going to be well harvested putting into...
We're halfway through the game with 3 layers of shields, a Zoltan shield, the weapons that will probably see us through to the end, a cloak.
Let's
cloak weapons.
Boost the cloak up, another layer of shields, maybe getting a 4th good weapon. It's a tall order for what we've got left, but that's pretty.
We've still got half the game left to go.
Long range beating's almost hidden within a nebula. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Well, that's for 2 sectors.
That's for 2 sectors. Let's see where we've got to go.
So, next time, civilian sector, Mantis controlled. I think we know where we're going to go.
I think we know where we're going to go. But then again, even bloody Mantises with their teleporters, we've got strong doors, and even if they did
we can just hide and then blow them up.
We've got enough people to take them down. We've got a Rock and a Mantis crew member.
Aye.
Anywho, thank you for watching this episode. I am really pleased with the way this run's going. I think this is one of the most powerful ships we've ever had. We're only halfway through, and we've got pretty much everything we need.
I think the Zoltan cruiser is a bit of a fan favourite anyway, but I think it's being used pretty well here as well. I'm well impressed with what you're doing. Can't wait to see what happens next time myself.
Yes, please join us for the next episode. That'll be the same time next week. Thank you for watching, and please have a look at the messages. Click some of the buttons that you're about to see.
Bye-bye.
Bye.